Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you clicked on it, that means that you are like me and you're interested in knowing on the different ways that you can bring a spark back into your relationship with God. So before we dive right in, let's just get some things out the way. Okay, down below there's a little button that says subscribe. If you can click on that, then you'll never miss any new uploads that I have on my channel. And also follow me on social media. On my Instagram, it's Candidly Kate, which is going to be somewhere down here. Or on my Snapchat, it's also going to show Blame Marley. That information is down here. So again, if you're interested in learning more about some of the tips that I have about bringing that fire back to your relationship with God, please keep watching. Okay, so before we dive right in to find out the different ways that you can spark your life up again, I think it's really important to know the different types of Christians there are out there. I think it's important because I find that sometimes people may feel that their relationship isn't working again because they don't know the type of Christian that they are. They don't know the type of worship works for them. And so I did some research online and I found a few examples of the different types of Christians there are. One example is called the caregiver Christian. And a caregiver Christian is someone that loves God through others. Another example is a naturalist. And a naturalist is a Christian who knows how to love God through the outdoors. And so when you are outdoors and doing adventurous things, you feel a better closeness to God and your worship is in its purest state when you're outdoors. Another one is sensates, which is loving God through senses. So another version of a Christian is a traditionalist. And this is a person who loves God through rituals. Aesthetics, which is a Christian who loves God through stillness and simplicity. So having a moment to meditate, getting rid of all of the things in your life that you feel are clouding up and clogging up your mentality. Activist is a person or a Christian who loves God through confrontation. So think about the people who like to challenge the norm. And the last one that I found, another one that I found is the artist, which is the person who loves God through art. So whether it's a person who's a worshiper through singing, through piano, through painting, through any of the normal liberal arts, you're the person who feels that closeness and stillness with God. So hopefully that was able to help a few people understand the type of worship and the type of Christian that they are. And then now as we go through the list of the different things that I like to use, or that could be a great help to you too. So the first thing that I want to mention is a prayer jar. So I have a prayer jar right here. And basically what I did is take a sheet of paper and obviously a pen and write down different things on it to pray for, whether it's a person, it's a thing. For the weekend, I take that thing that I picked and I pray solely for that person, place, or thing. And this is great because oftentimes we find ourselves, hey babe, hi, hey. A fun thing I like to do is to put down the names of the newly married couples that have been married within the past 2-3 years. You know, marriage, it ain't easy, and the devil would much rather see you divorced, okay? He would much rather see you divorced than still keep in with the covenant that you took before God with your partner. So the second thing that I think would be a great idea to help you reconnect with God is to unplug all electronics. Oh, this is crazy, especially this day and age. It's 2017. You're like, girl, how am I supposed to not be plugged in? But honestly, you will be surprised just how much technology just distracts you from God's voice. And it's a bad habit of mine. Like at times I'll find myself reaching for my phone before I'm even going down to pray. So if you just unplug your phone, don't watch TV, don't go on your computer, and just unplug yourself from the world, and in that space, just meditate and think about God. Anytime that you wish that you could reach out for your phone, you will be surprised just how clear your mind gets because it's not being gunked up with all like the outwardly distractions of social media, the news, people hitting you up on your phone talking about God knows what. If you just take yourself and remove yourself from that, it'll make it much clearer to hear God's ways. Another way to help you get your relationship back on track is to have a prayer journal. What's awesome about that is that when you're coming back to that entry, maybe it could be months or days or weeks later, you can literally see how much you've grown or maybe have not grown in that span of time. Journaling also helps you remember all the good things that God has done in your life. How easy it is for us to forget and just say, man, God, you never do anything for me. And that's not the case at all. Another cool way to bring that spark back is through doing Bible study in a different environment. I do my Bible study in a different environment, it literally wakes up all of my senses. So whether it's you taking a drive to the beach and you're doing your Bible study there, being in a cozy coffee bookstore environment can also bring you back into intimacy with God. Another cool thing is to have a designated prayer wall and a prayer room. And this goes back kind of with the whole prayer journaling thing. There's this movie out there called War Room, and I'm sure everyone and their mom has seen it by now, but having a dedicated space where nothing in that room is tainted by whether it's your kids if you're a mother, your husband, your spouse, if you're married, your friends if you have a roommate. This space is holy ground. You are dedicating it for both you and God, and that's it. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully those tips and tricks were able to help you in your spiritual journey with God. It's going to be really helpful for me, as this year, one of my resolutions is to really work and strengthen my relationship with Christ. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, as always, keep it candid.